conditioning running, and have had for 15 minutes or so. It's doing great. If anything, I just wanted to take a video on how quiet. Let me turn this off. How quiet the cab is while it's I don't know how well the microphone will pick up any sounds or won't, but just I don't have any road noise. It's actually great for wind noise compared to even my modern vehicle. Anyway, it drives great. It does great. Just sitting at the stop sign. what I can tell, the oil pan gasket has no leak. And obviously you can see that it's wet underneath here. And I thought initially that it might be a crankshaft seal where the moisture was, when I say moisture, oil was coming from, but it is higher above the crankshaft, where the crankshaft seal would be, and therefore, or I think that it is, so, but I haven't gone up top to see. So I'm gonna go up top and see if I can find out where it's coming from. So it is very difficult to see, very difficult to tell, and probably won't show up on this video. I'm just trying to get any and every thing that I can get to show you. You can actually see that it still has an original brass component radiator. At any rate, the oil, after trying to look deeper and further and everything, I think actually is what I originally thought, which is coming off of the just crankshaft seal or crank seal gasket. I don't know what they would term it as. And then it's just that it's being thrown, you know, that oil is being carried up and thrown around because it's so near, you know, the pulley system. So it's just throwing drip here and there to make the area, you know, moist, wet with what oil you do have. The oil leak is not by any means significant, but it is some sort of a seal leak, you know. So in other words, you are losing a little bit of oil over time. But the head cover gaskets are dry, so there's no head cover gasket leak. It's not, you know, in the center of the block or anything like that, so it's like not like it's anything to do with the block. Gasket headers, the oil pan, it's not leaking. You know, as far as the oil pan gasket, it's not leaking, and so it's that. Just appears to be that crank seal or gasket. So that's the transfer case, and so you do have a seal as far as the cover. You know, the cover gasket has developed a leak there. Or it's dripping. I mean, it's not dripping. But anyway, just trying to get anything. The main muffler, I'm trying to allow you to see that. I know it's difficult. The main muffler does have a pretty good rust spot, you know, on the side of it. It's not rusted through, but it's that outer, like, quote unquote, galvanized material has rusted and just over time just starting to flake off. But as far as the frame, you know, the frame has, you can see, frame and body has little to nothing. It's your typical bare steel components that get put on that have any superficial rust on them. Gas tank cover was fine. This is just the back of your, you always want to make sure and check the back of your vehicle and back of your body, pan and stuff, and that rust you're seeing is part of the gosh dang it, the gas tank compartment, gas tank cover. But the body there again itself and the frame, all of this frame, there's zero, you know, rust on the frame because it still has its factory coatings and all that. All your lines and hoses, that's all air conditioning lines and hoses because there's a vent in the back here. So body rust, none. Frame rust, you know, none, or in other words, insignificant. You've got, you know, little bitty chips on the paint chips and things like that that have, you know, caused some of that, but it literally, those are superficial things. They're not, you know, bubbles in the metal or anything like that. So that's just your rock chip stuff that's exposed. Now the inside of the chrome bumper has some rust. And then all you do have concerning towing at the moment is you just have just a standard little hitch that's been bolted onto the frame where it's supposed to be. Yeah, there are trailer lights, which I'm sure you saw in another picture, another video when she had the back doors open. So if you need anything else specific, just need to let her know.